Hello chat and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to do some Fallout Shelter. Back into our 6 vaults. We got 3 online and 3 on PC. The old version of PC that does not get updated anymore. But the PC version here gets updated. 169 and 181 are 2 vaults I started back when the Fallout TV show started. And then we just started this vault here. And we've already rebuilt it once. And same thing with the PCs. We had the original vault, 8 years old, Vault 555. We got a challenge vault, an Amazon vault. And then we started a new vault that was 456. And I'm kind of not liking that vault. I think we're gonna have to rebuild it as well. But in the last stream, we went ahead and bought the starter pack for this vault. I'm sorry, for Vault 654, and we opened it up on stream last episode, episode 8. And I also ran at the end of the stream, I went back into 654 and I ran the online ads, which are these things. So you get, I got Quantum, and I got some caps. Then the mysterious stranger came by and I ran the ad for him. So we got a few extra caps in 654. Lots of folks training up. And if you haven't seen any of the series yet, if my people are in a vault suit, the older style vault suit, they are level 1 and they are training up. I'm having them train up in every single stat before they go out and start leveling up. Now we have an incident going on. What do we have? Fires. Okay. If the fire started and they're moving up, then they'll burn themselves out when they get to here. If they're going down, we'll have to put those fires out. So that pretty much, just because an event's going on, I can't move anybody around. If you move people, like if I was to try to move this person to Charisma, they'd go there, but as soon as the event was over, they'd go back to where they were. Yeah, so it's going on. So that'll burn itself out pretty quick. Let's see, these guys finished this theme. Good. And I can't restart anything because the fires again. But we'll see if... I don't remember if there's another theme I can make yet or not. Now these people were waiting. These were 2 of my quest teams. So let's check. We have... Chet was trying to get up to level 50. So he has made level 50. He's still got plenty of stim packs. He's done good on caps, and he's got a lot of items to bring back. And since he's achieved level 50, nothing legendary though. Bummer. We're going to go ahead and recall him. Get him back into the vault safely. Now, when you're returning to the vault, your character will not take any damage, won't get attacked, won't get radiated, anything like that. So when they're returning, they're safe. So the people, so like here again, these people are training up. When you see people wearing the Vault 33 suit, which you can get because this is the online version, it's the game that they still update. These were my special... I had 6 special couples. I just gave them first names, but I was trying to send them out just when they had endurance because they were early in the vault. And then here, these people in the initiate robes, they're already leveled up. So I trained them up, I've leveled them up, and she went out with an endurance of 15, plus 15. So that means she's a T5 in the way I organize it. If you went out with +3, you'd be a T3. If you went out with a +7, you'd be a T7. And the whole idea there... Whoops, why is everybody unhappy? I got 85 here. There's nobody dead here, is there? I don't get it. That doesn't make sense. One person unhappy because he'd rather be in a room than train. Everybody else 75. And yet we scored a 20. That makes no sense. But anyway, these folks, see, they're statted up and they're level 50. And as a T5, they have 595 hit points. Any T7s I have in here, which I don't have many. All these folks with just regular names like Eric Crawford, he's going to get kicked out. Because they're high level. They've basically been my vault workers, but they're not, because they have low endurance here, they're not ever going to be attacked. Now I have multiple Lucys, multiple Maximuses from the show, multiple Snake Oil Salesmans. There's one I'm going to keep, which is this guy, the real one. I'm going to end up getting rid of these extras. I think I've only got one ghoul. Have I got any? I've got... Yeah, okay. So Amanda, Billy, Joel, Norm... Not Norm. He was a character. I need to take the T7 off of him. But these people, they have the maximum hit points available, 644. Because I sent them out there with endurance of 17. Okay. And I'm working to replace those people, so as my folks that are down here that I sent out and leveled up, but didn't have them trained all the way up right here, so he's working in luck, or he was in intelligence, so the only thing he needs is luck. Which, don't, yeah, I got room here. I've got room down there, good. And then she only needs luck. And when she's got full luck, and he's got full luck, they're going to end up replacing two of these people that are just basically my workers. So that's one way I'm getting rid of those folks. I keep these folks in here. I keep them working in the vault until I just don't need them. And then I'll kick them to the curb. You guys, I need to work on you. What are you gonna... I'll check you. Ah, Judy. Okay, so Judy is maxed out. Okay, good. So, we're gonna move Judy up to here. And we'll wait for her to... And then Aaron Owens, you need strength. There's 6 people in there. And there's... Okay, there's people in there. So we'll move you down here to strength. Actually, I'm going to move you to agility. Strength is good for damage, but the main things you want in questing, for leveling up, you need to have their endurance high. And then when he's ready to level up, I'll come in here and I'll grab the best endurance I have, and I have some E7s because I've been making those. But then after they're leveled up, send them out into the wasteland. You want them to have P, A, and L, perception, agility, and luck, maxed out. Charisma, intelligence, and strength certainly help, but they're not as needed for questing. Now, one thing I'm planning on doing is I'm going to try to get legendary babies. There's only a 6% chance when you have a baby born that it would be a legendary baby. But a legendary baby a common baby starts with 12 status points or special points, right? So you can get a max of 70, 10 in each. So a starting Vault Dweller and a common baby is going to have 12 of 70 stats. But if you get a rare baby, which is 13.5% of the time, they'll have 28 points. And if you get a legendary baby, they'll have 40 points. And there's actually ways to get twins, triplets, and there's abilities where you can, or there's a pet where you can get additional skill points. And we have, I think we have, so here there's a +3 child special, and then there's a 25% twins chance here. So when we start making babies, until we can get more of those pets, which will probably be very difficult, we'll just do one baby at a time. Because the twins chance one has to be on the mother from conception all the way to birth. And right at birth, before you birth the baby, you switch out the twin chance and go to the special skill chance. Okay, theme. So we've unlocked these. Great. One more away from the Institute. Okay. So, agility. Agility will make the Minuteman living quarters. So we'll go ahead and make the Minuteman living quarters. 2 days, 2 hours. And they're in strength. So let's change them to agility. Oops. What the heck? We'll give you that. And +6 agility. Okay, so I have multiple elder robes. And we're down to our handymans. Okay. And I've been getting rid of some of those. Okay. Bottle and Cappy are visiting since we rescued them long ago. So now that was 2 days and 2 hours, but notice it's 1 day and 13 hours now. Because we've increased, because it takes agility, or by having high agility for the Minuteman living quarters, you reduce the higher your agility score in here. Okay, where'd you go to dance? It's free coins. If you click him. Bottle normally dances once, maybe twice. Cappy will dance 5 to 7 times. So you don't get a lot of coins out of them. You could get maybe 1,000 coins. I don't remember. Okay. So here's my 6 Lucys, here's my 6 Maximuses. The issue with them, though, is since they're legendaries, they come in, and you can't actually endurance train them. If I want the strongest characters, I do it how I'm doing with the taking level 1s and leveling them up to level 50 with max endurance. They're much stronger than any legendary character. Okay, so you're supposed to be wearing strength. While you're wearing endurance. Okay. Let's do this. Actually, let me look at something. Let's rush this. Yeah. Okay, notice this takes 1 minute and 30 seconds. So, for some reason I got them endurance. We're gonna put these guys in some commander fatigues, which is +7. Keep putting them in the highest strength I can. Now they're all not maxed out at high strength, but right, he's at 12. 14. Whoops. I hate it when it jumps like that. Oh, great. And then red scorpions come up here just as I'm fixing to go look to see. See, they don't have high endurance, right? Because they haven't been training. But they have some times. So now we come back to this, but notice by putting those clothes on, they drop down, so we'll let this go. So by putting them in the right strength, maxing out the strength, that's under a minute. We just shaved almost 40 seconds off of how fast you can produce that commodity. And so I'm eventually going to take these initiates clothes off of these people. I just use this for ease of identifying who's doing what, or who's level 50, who's a worker, and who's training. Why are you in endurance gear? Oh. Yeah. I got no idea. I don't remember what Ed the Ghoul wore. We'll put him in a spacesuit. But let's see. We had for all of you. Okay, they're all T5s. Okay, you guys are not. Majun and Butch are legendaries. Vincent's actually a legendary. Kathleen. I think you're one I'm going to get rid of. Zachary, you're one I'm going to get rid of too. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we're going to take... where were you? Here. We're going to take Judy here, who's already high on agility. Bring her down here to replace this guy. And now... she gets here, we'll go ahead and give them some sturdy later. And notice we just shaved off. We're at 1 day and 13 hours, right? So we shaved off 4 more hours. So here, these folks are building the destabilizer, and so it needed agility. So I've got them. That's right. That's where my +5 handyman suits are. Okay, you're unhappy because you guys got radiated. Now they will self-heal in the vault, but they don't like to do that. Let's go see if Everything looks good. Check. Make sure we don't see anybody dead. Rad scorpions can certainly kill a few folks. Okay, we're good. Now, I do have a bit of a hoarding problem. So, we gotta... I started... here, I'm gonna scrap this guy. During the episode... Last episode, I was like, I'll do that offline. I never logged back on and started doing that offline. Okay, let's bring you guys in. Ooh, yeah, the legendary weapon. Let's hope. Is it a vengeance or a dragon's maw? That's what I thought. This one had been go investigate the signal, which ended up being a Robco building infested with aliens. And I had a feeling that's what we were going to end up getting. Ah, shucks. Not one we needed. Okay, and we'll bring you guys in. Okay. Now, we got a weapons run, and then all the green ones are the original... Ooh, hello. Minigun. Do I have enough miniguns? Let's see, I want that to be Lucky. Andrea. Darren. Let's see, we've got Dragon Maws. So I need to find miniguns. Which I think are you guys. Yeah, you got a lead belcher. You're gonna get the Dragon's Maw. I wanted to do this anyway. I wanted you guys to have Dragon Maws. One of y'all should have. Yeah, Maximus. We'll give you the Gauss rifle. Oh yeah, I need to swap weapons out with people. Or just delete them. Okay, Deathclaw. No, it's ghouls we want here. Okay. That's fine though. Got you guys. We got Snip here battling them in every single one. So we got her in with a plasma. Or no, that's a dragon. Good. I got more of those than I thought. Nice. One there. Oh, we've already killed two. Okay, so we're down to the last one. And we should not make it past these two. Yep, there we go. And it would actually be better for me to put tier 7, T7s in here. Right? Because as legendaries, these two folks came in at some level. Theoretically, the game is supposed to account for the endurance they had and the level they're at and adjust their health. But they're never going to be able to be max health. True game max health. He's a T5, he's only got 595 health. So I can get an extra, a T7 would be 644. So I need to take my T7s and swap them out with these four. And that'll make a stronger group. And actually, these are two of my special characters, and they're never going to be as strong either. I'm not going to get rid of them, but I'm going to relegate them down to, you know, working or becoming my quest team, something like that. Okay, so back to here. That's over. We are definitely going Actually, I don't know if I can use a Mr. Handy. Well, I think so. I should have the levels. Yeah, if I took you... Oh yeah, I got plenty of Mr. Handy capability. Nice. You can only have one Mr. Handy per row. Nice. It's 1 day and 30 minutes. That's 24 and a half hours. They're going to be gone a long time. There we go. Max them out. Start that quest. Okay. And we got the other group. Oh, we got the daily. So we'll send our second quest group out. See, we got everybody trained up. We don't have anybody to send out. I wanted to go ahead and get the themes done. Now here, the green ones we're going to sell. Well, yeah. Keep those, keep that. Get rid of all these. Actually, let's see if we get anything. Oh yeah. 14 alarm clocks, 4 microscopes. Because these are rares. Now we're going to scrap these because we'll never use them. Shovels, globes, and some military legendary. You scrap a legendary, you're going to get legendaries, 1 or 2. You scrap a rare, you're going to get rare items. 3 shovels, 1 gold watch, nice. Infiltrator, we'll scrap you. I won't get a military circuit card, but I'd love to. Yep, more duct tape. Okay. You I'm going to keep, just for nostalgia. Everything else in here, I'm going to end up starting to get rid of a bunch of these things. I'll keep some trank guns because that's from the TV show. So is the T60. So I want to keep those. Let's see, we're going to scrap you. Get 5 mare legs. Scrap them all. Wonder glue. 5 gold watches, nice. 6 buttercups. Okay, I need military. I think I've got the things that give me the military circuit cards though. This one, I'm sure it won't give me any. Yeah, beady up buttercups. That's fine. Now you can see I scrapped 8 items and I got what, like 20 items? I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll be getting rid of anything like those I keep. I'm going to end up having 3 of these, but until I have 3 of these, I got to keep some of these. Right? Until I have. Yeah, I'm not going to work all that just yet. This one I'll probably scrap. This one I'm going to keep. That one I'll probably scrap. That's what had the goals were. The RoboCop thing, right? Or the Robco. It was that bright orange thing. Yeah. And that's only in the new game. So, okay. Okay. So, we're good here. Let's step into vault number 2 of 6. Online vault number 181. Very similar. Why did the other vault had a bad day? I don't know. Makes no sense. We got a lot of people training here. That's nice to see. Somebody that maxed out. Okay, so you still need charisma. And there's 6 people there, but there's none in here. So we're going to go ahead and move you down there right now. You need perception and luck. Okay. Perception has plenty of room. Luck does not have plenty of room. Well, it does if I just need one. Okay, you need charisma, intelligence, luck. Got 2 people. That's luck. Charisma, intelligence. We got 6 people in here. 5 people. Okay, but the only thing... No, you need perception. Okay, let's go get your perception here. I do have this group here. Okay, but nobody's maxed out. Good. So they all get to just keep training. I'm gonna get rid of that strength room. Actually, I do have charisma down here. Charisma, intelligence, luck. Charisma, intelligence, luck. Okay. Put you both in intelligence. Because they were both +2, so they'll train up at the same time, so they'll be ready to leave at the same time. Okay. We have people working here. You guys are in strength. That's right, you're building a dragon's maw. When you're done building that one, we're going to build a second one, and we're going to give it to these 2 guys, because the dragon maw is actually better than the vengeance for vault protection, as well as in the wasteland, because it has a higher damage. I think the average dragon maw damage is 25.5, The average, oh, that's not even the vengeance. So the average damage here is 23 for the amplified Gatling. But the Dragon Maul is like 25.5. So it's a little bit more damage per firing. And that's the best thing to do is if I could have Dragon Maws for this entire row here, they'll be defeating the bad guys. And we won't have anything come down here, but we haven't been. Everything's been dying by here or here, so it's still a strong group that we've got. Okay, and we've got the Death of Claws. Okay. Whoops, I meant to go look at the other three. Okay, find the Deathclaw Scientist. Okay, only a few levels, but a long room. So we know it's going to actually be up here. Quests are complete. Well, I have been wrong once, but quests are traditionally finished when you come in on a floor. If there's more levels on the top than the bottom, the quest will finish on the top. Oh no, I wasn't wrong. I miscounted that time. So if I come in here, if I just go do the top, we'll eventually get the quest. And this is one of the rooms I actually don't like because I think this is a one-way and then another elevator here or something to an elevator down. Yeah. Oh, let's start with a Deathclaw. Nice. Now you can see here, Stephanie Powell, T7. Melissa's a T7. Lucy is a legendary. I actually need to make you the prime. And since she's a legendary, she did not get as high as strength here. I wish I remember, but she may have come in like level 40. So she does not have anywhere near the health that these two have. And that's why if you home grow your level 1s into level 50s, they're so much stronger than a legendary. It's just nice to have the legendary from the, you know, the lore of the game. But I really need to not send her out on quest. I need to stick her into the vault and just say stay there and get another T7. Let's try to get Lucy out of the limelight here. Yeah, we won't waste that. That's the critical hit thing. So when it pops up, it's based on your perception, but since these are all maxed out, and what I did was tried to put them in the best PAL gear I had, right? So I had a +1, +2, +2 with the sturdy Merc suit gear. Lucy, I'm just keeping her in her vault suit. And then here, we had +2, +2, 1, because perception, agility, and luck lets you fight faster, and the higher the perception, when you get that critical hit, the slower it'll go to close in on the bullseye. So if you click it, it's not going super fast. And so the slower it goes, the better chance you have of, you know, ideally clicking it and hitting the bullseye. Man, I like big rooms, but I want to go up there. Go up there first. Let's see if we can just complete the quest. What do we do? Yeah, just find the scientist. We'll go this way. Nope, found a Deathclaw. So, see, like that. So easy to get you a max hit. Somebody else has got it. And they were a little faster, which meant their perception isn't as good. Now they all shot their critical shot, but because they have high perception, it'll rebuild fast. So she's a 12. She's a 13. And she's an 11. So she was the one that was going fastest. Lucy was the one that was going the slowest. That's how that works. You know what? I don't think you're going to be there, but too late. I should have gone that way. It could be a... we'll see. I think that's going to be a single room. Yeah, that's going to be another single room, probably with an elevator. But notice she's been taking damage, but certainly not as fast as what Lucy was taking. Just be another Deathclaw, yep. Ooh, that's an alpha. The alphas cast this healing power, I believe. I interrupted that casting with that hit, so that was good. Yeah, okay. Let's go get this big room while we're here. Maybe this is where the quest is, who knows? There's a big room here, so it's going to be another single and a door. Nope, another Deathclaw. Oh, okay. Deathclaw City. I do like the look of the this gun, the hardened Brotherhood of Steel assault rifle. This is a gun that's only available with the online version. Aliens, robots, the special alien and robot and Brotherhood of Steel guns are only available in the Deathclaws, you know, they hurt regardless. So whether I'm really leveled up or not, they hurt. Actually, let's come up here. Oh, okay. Nothing there. Oh, we can't go that way. It's not going up. Yep, this will be a Deathclaw. And I bet the scientist is going to be here. Yeah, it's bound to be. But notice how much faster, how fast these critical hits are coming. That's because, again, they're leveled up high. They've got a high perception, agility, and a luck. You send out normal characters, they might get one critical hit in this entire thing, and these guys have already had, what, like 4 of them? Aha, there's a scientist. Okay, so she's trying to calm Deathclaws. Can't tame a Deathclaw, get out of the way. Wow, they really are just kind of chilling out. Aren't you afraid they might turn on you? Huh. But I trust science and my 2 friends here. Oh, nice. I've been wanting the Vengeance, but I've decided I'm actually going to build Dragon Claws. I think all I'm going to be fighting is Dragon Claws here. I'm going to call this one done. I think everybody's healed up. Nope. I like to heal them up before I bring them back to the vault, in case the vault is under attack. When I return and need to send them off to a quick battle. Now the other three here, I think were just singles that we were trying to now level up. I think we had gotten 3 folks that were able to be leveled up. I think one may have been out here, but then we had 2 level 1s that I think we sent out, if I'm remembering right. Okay, 2 quantum. Nah, I've got the quantum, but I just don't want to spend it. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah. Anna Green, level 39. Still got plenty of... you haven't used any health packs or stem packs. Great. So she's leveling up. Samantha's level 34. Still got 25 and 5. That's what I started them with. So that's good. Tammy has reached level 50, so let us recall you. Took her 2 days and 23 hours to reach level 50. What's that? Enclave security outfit. So there's an outfit you'd never see in the PC game. So like, yeah, that one looks like. Ooh, a circuit board. Nice. Got a trank gun. That's only in the online version. Good mix, and she's bringing back a lot of outfits, which will help that. Is that a quest for this one? I never knew. Collect 9 weapons, send 10 dwellers. Oh, that's right, we gotta do this. And then survive mole rats. So this, yeah, this... Man, I hate it. Like I said, I hate it when it does that. So eventually... This entire floor here is going to be elevators. This entire wall will be elevators, and so will this one. But I didn't start the vault out correctly, and so eventually I'll destroy this, destroy that, put this room from here over, and then put the elevator here. Cost a lot of money to do that, and I definitely do not have the money to go do that just yet. I got to get up to like $1 million to really part. 600k, and then I could start redesigning this. But I tore down a room here, and tore down a room here, and then rebuilt that. And then I needed, I don't remember, this was an endurance room. I had 2 endurance rooms, so I took down the one endurance room that looked like this, because I needed some more training rooms. Just individuals. Okay, rad roaches. Huh? Oh, the red roaches were in here and you killed them. So we got a little bit of stuff for that. I just kind of let them run their course. They're not hurting anybody in the storage. It just, it's just a matter of until they play themselves out and I can get the hammers back here. That's when the event's over. So they might get bored and leave, or they'll come all the way down here and it'll last for a long time. So if they keep going up here, they'll eventually run into a group here that'll kill them. Okay, as far as this now, 9 weapons. So we got we got 2 weapons. Shucks, we needed another. We should have stayed out. So these 2 weapons will look like 6 weapons when we get back, because she has Pip. And Pip is a 3 times multiplier on tasks. So I'll return with those 2 weapons, but it'll look like it's 6 weapons. So I'll jump from 1 to 7. And then, since this other person, since we've got her, we haven't recalled her yet. Okay. Since we've recalled her, she'll automatically get that, so she's, yeah. Yeah, I need to take some of my T7s when they're all leveled up. This was original tank, so they're T3s. I know that. I need to change them to T3. But I named them tank thinking, oh, that'll be a good thing to do. But then I realized, wait a minute, they could be a level 3 tank, but they could be a level 7 tank. So that's when I came up with the code to say, okay, you're a tank, but you're a T5 tank. And I just never have gone back and relabeled them to T3s. Okay, so we still got rad roaches here. They played out here. I just saw one there. Okay. I just want to get this one done, so let me see here. Let's bring you over. Y'all got some weapons, even though you're level 1s. Let's go get these rad roaches. Finish them off. Finish the event. Okay. Event's done. Bottle and Captain are coming for a visit, but we're gonna get out of this vault and go into the new vault, 645. And like I said, I did a guaranteed rush, and I did the basically what these ads are mobile games. So it gives you a quick little preview of a mobile game that you could buy on the online version, because this is Google Play, or through Google. Ooh, we need power. Okay. We got it. Got Mr. Handy's. Okay, this is our first round of hit children, and I didn't have them doing anything, and so they're going to be level 1, and we're going to start training them up. So we've got the weight room capability, and we've got the agility, but I'm going to keep them all together and train them up in every room, and as we grow with being able to build, right, we've got the weight room and the athletics room. When we get up to 26 dwellers, we can add the armory for perception. 30 gets us to the classroom for intelligence. Then 35 and 40. Now, endurance you have to get in order to send them out to level up and get the hit points. But at level 34, you could actually start seeing death claws invading. So it's a little dicey to rush your dwellers, because you're not going to be, if you rush dwellers to get to 35, you're not going to have the right weapons and armor to fight off death claws. And then here, charisma in the game room, so you got to get all the way up to 45 to get all the rooms you need for training everybody. That's why I tend to not send them out with charisma and luck, although I need to. And so I kind of changed, and that's what I do now. I wait until I get I wait until I get people level 1, completely statted up, and then send them out. Because also that's giving me the chance to try to get higher level endurance gear. So we don't have anybody out and about. But we had our radio room, and we are bringing in Mr. Walter Morgan, who is good on perception and not good on agility and strength. But these are the 3 things you need for the rooms. Oops, I hear the stranger. I hear the stranger. Where's the stranger? He won't last long. Don't see. Yep, don't see him. I forgot to check the stairs. Or the elevator. Sometimes he hides in the elevators. Now, one thing I wish, I feel like he's wearing this purple. I wish he could keep that. But we can bring him in. So this one I watched, and this one as the overseer you get to watch an ad, and you can get caps or a bottle, quantum or a pet or a lunchbox. And I actually watched it, and I got 10 quantums above and beyond what we had. Because we had 15, and then we bought a starter pack, so we got 10 more. I used one, and then I watched that ad after I logged off the stream and got 10 more. So we're set pretty good on quantum. Quantum is used to speed things up. Whether you speed your training up, here, if I clicked on here, I could spend 3 quantums if I wanted to advance her a level fast. I don't. Okay, so I'm pretty happy. We totally restarted this vault too. It's like we set it up, we played for it 2 days, and then it's like, no, I don't like it. Tear it down. Because you can see I'm gonna go elevators here, and I'm working my way over to here, and then I'll get elevators here, and I'll get rid of this elevator. And I could get rid of that right now, actually. Right? Because there's now a route all the way down here and over to here. And so I'm going to bring these folks. No, I'm not going to do that. I need to bring you. And you. I think you guys have the better weapons. You. So I'll put the 4 of them in the storage. And since this is an event, they're going to come up here and they'll fight in here, but then after the event they'll come back down here. Now Mr. Handy that we got in the starter deck was great because I can put him here and he's going to stop them here and here. And at this level, he's causing a lot of damage to these guys. So they won't make it. They probably won't even make it past this guy. They won't make it to here. Raiders are always wanting food, so that's why you see the food flashing here. They're here to steal your food. Rad scorpions need the energy. I forget what needs water. So we've got one. The second one will give us either a weapon or leather. Oh, +5 perception. Nice, yes. It's the rare. And notice they're all going back down to where they were, which was the power room. And who's my best here? You are, but you've... well, not really any of you. So you're a +3, you're a +3. You were a +3, we gave you that. Could give it to you, you're a +5, and then we'd have a +10 here. Okay. Do that. So 8 seconds there. Let's see, by adding 5, Actually, let me do this. If I reset this, it's 1 minute and 51 seconds. I put this on, drops it by 30 seconds, or 20 seconds. Okay, good. Again, the higher your skill for this, whatever's in this circle here. So for power, it's strength. For water, it's perception. For food, it's agility. So the higher you can have in these rooms, the faster you're going to produce. Okay, that's it for this vault. We don't need to do anything else. I don't have... I do have a little bit of junk. What do I have? Oh, I got the pet. That was from the starter pack, and that is definitely one you want to keep. And I'm maxed out because I don't have any more med bays and stuff. So I need to build up my caps to be able to build some more. So my high intelligence folks, I moved over to here since I made them making anything else is a waste of time. Okay, so that's going to do it for the online versions. We'll get out of that, and we'll go hop into our PC version. We will start with Vault 555, my longest running vault. It's been around since 2017. It has been built and rebuilt a couple of times. We've maxed out on our caps here again, but then I did some shifting around of things. Because these rooms have been 3, 3, 4, and I wanted to get them in a 3, 4, or 3, 2, 3 versus a 3, 3, 2. Because as you scan down here, you can see that's how my vault's built. So this is a mole rat proof vault. So I have elevators all the way down, all the way up, all the way up on both sides. And since this is my longest running vault and I restarted it, unfortunately all the VODs I saved, all the streaming I did and the VODs I saved, Twitch didn't save them because I didn't know they deleted them after a certain amount of time. Wish I had those back, but oh well. But when I started playing this again during the Fallout TV show, I looked at the vault and I'm like, holy cow, this is a hodgepodge mess. It's not laid out well. I still had water gardens and diners instead of the Nuka-Cola plants and the power generators, but now you can see I've got T5s and T7s down to 150, but I still have no, I think I've gotten rid of everybody. I think well, there it is. Okay, what are we trying to do? Fires, collector of weapons, and crafter of weapons. Okay, so you guys are crafting. Yeah. So you crafted whatever that was. Oh, that did work. I gave Pip. I had a Pip in this room, and I gave Pip one of these guys. Yeah. So whatever we just crafted is a rare. Oh yeah, we did that because it was cheap. I just wanted to, craft it to get it done with. Okay, so we're going to craft that again. The BB gun, armor. Yeah, 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Boom. Do that. And Pip works on the inside. So crafted 1, but it makes it look like you crafted 3. And since I collected 1, I think this went from 13 to 22. So yeah, okay, cool. Now we know Pip works in here. I guess I didn't know that. Thought it would, but... And I probably did know it, but I'd forgotten it for sure. Okay. Yeah, so we got no training here, but you can see all of these people are already trained up. I got T7s, T5s all over the place. The T3s I'll end up getting rid of. My goal is to have my vaults nothing but T7s. And some legendaries. Okay, so you need... So perception is full. Oh, you got perception and luck, so you need strength. Let's see, that's endurance. That's athletics. Strength. So we don't have many people, so I've got obviously room here. But the best thing to actually send them out with... Oh, you need endurance. So endurance isn't obvious. That's what you need for before you send them out. So, but then, like I said, the next best thing is P, A, and L. So if I just had P, E, A, and L, I could send them out, and that's what I did early on. Because that's the best thing for questing is PAL, and the endurance again has to be high. So the endurance room had been full. That's why you guys were over here. So okay, we can get you to endurance too, I think. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Okay, we had one team exploring, so they're science cooperative. Okay, talk to the scientist. Oh, good. A small one and just up. So. That's weird. Why'd it come back? We got rad roaches. So I love the Vengeance, which is this. I love the Lead Belcher. The Vengeance takes 3 of those gold military circuit cards. But I'd gone back and watched an old video. And it was a comparison between the Dragon Maw and the Vengeance. And it's like... it's kind of pick your poison. The Dragon Maw is better. It's got 1 or 1.5 more damage than the Vengeance. So most people prefer the Dragon Maw over... they consider it the best weapon. But many people prefer the Vengeance as well. So it's just kind of gets down to what you like. The extra damage could come in handy where, you know, you're firing 3 shots with the Vengeance, you might only need 2 shots with the Dragon Maw. I just like it for the effects, and yeah. The Dragon Maw shoots out kind of it's a plasma, so it shoots out this kind of green goo. A green wide laser beam. But for Wasteland and defense in the vault, the PAL is better. I mean, the Dragon Maw is better. But for quests like this, many people would actually say the Vengeance is better. But I like the Vengeance so much, I use it in the vault. And both the Dragon Maw and the Vengeance require the 3 of the military circuit card. So Flowers and smiles are useless. We hope you're growing some delightful daffodils and righteous roses. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's be nice. Hooray! Ooh, got a lunchbox. Nice. And ooh, red scorpions. Okay. Let's get some critical hits here. There we go. Nice and slow. Come on. Yeah, not as good. It should be the same. I hadn't figured that out, but right, so she's plus 13. Plus 13. So why was that one faster than this one? It makes no sense to me. Because the game mechanics should say they would actually be the same speed. I had a feeling it was going to be the scientist here too. Plants require light to grow, but mushrooms don't. They grow even in total darkness. But why is that? Don't all living things need light? The only light you need is the shine of our amazing brilliance. Plants make food from light, but mushrooms get their nutrients from dissolving molecules. We don't know about light, but we're confident all living things can be set on fire. Jesus. Let's not go there. Oh yeah, gold Brahmin. Nice, Quantum. Wow, and a rare Brahmin. It's a small vault, or it's a small building, so I'm going to go ahead and complete this one. Even though the quest is complete, let's see if we can get any gold treasure. Oops, missed it. Now the pets look like they attack, but they don't actually attack. So you just get the benefit of what they do. It's just a... Wow, see, there you go. We picked up a second one of those. Usually you need 2 to 3 of a legendary item to make things. So I just like the effects of this. You know, you got the laser, it's the minigun, it's the laser, it's just, you know, the flashes when you hit them. It's just cooler to me than the Dragon's Mouth. I don't want to do a couple of single rooms, but... Oh, nice. Rad scorpions again? Yep. They're tough little critters. It's you two were taking damage from those death claws. I missed it. Oh, that's a waste. I would have gotten him regardless. Oh, nice. Big room. Treasure room? Yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and come down here. Might as well. Nice. Okay. Get these guys up. And I won't need any of those blue schematics. Those are the theme room ones, because as level 5 or Vault 555, my old vault, I got everything. And it's PC, so you don't get those things. But yeah, lunchbox, some quantum, and 2 of these. That's a nice haul. Close that. Now for every 2 hours, you can use 1 quantum for every 2 hours to return. So if I was in the vaults, you know, and this got down to 1 hour and 59 minutes and it's just 1 quantum, I'd just go ahead and spend that 1 quantum. I got 95 of them, I could spend 2 and it wouldn't hurt me. But we don't need to do anything else in here. We don't have any quests except for the dailies, and this blue one always resets with something. So we'll send them on this next time they come back. We'll send them on. One thing I need to do is go back through and make sure I've upgraded all the rooms. I'm pretty sure I have, but we'll upgrade them. If there's any that I've missed that we didn't upgrade, then it's just a way to spend money so I don't cap out again. Save that. Now we go into our challenge vault, which is an Amazon vault. 1 male. I'm allowed to have up to 6 males, but right now I've got 1 male, and the rest have to be females. No babies allowed. That was the rules given to me. It originally started out as 1 male, 199 females, no babies. I go ahead and click through those because you can see once their production is ready, they kind of stop working. They take a break. If you have a Mr. Handy, as he goes through the room, if it's ready to gather something, he'll gather it for you. But you can see how slow he goes, and so they're still, you know, they're still on break while they're waiting for the Mr. Handy. See, like him. Although it looked like they were working. So see, they're just standing there. Go down here. Try to talk and prove a point. See how they're walking around now, taking a break? And he'll get to about the center. And now they go back to work. So they'll do it for you. Okay. Send you up here, and you up here. And we do have some explorers. What the heck? There had to have been a red scorpion. That's why you're unhappy. So like I said, they will heal on their own. They'll heal the radiation first. And then they'll heal their health. But if they're in the vault, they'll do that on their own. So let's do a quick scan here. You're exploring. You're exploring. No, returning. Returning. Exploring. Okay, so none dead, and no more radiated. Obviously a rat scorpion got there with them. Select outfits. Still need a Deathclaw attack. We've been sitting on 5 for quite a while. Haven't had any fires lately. Get rid of that. Raise the strength of 6 dwellers. Okay, well, I'm not training many. But But you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. I think I'm only training those 4. Yeah, I am. Everybody else is trained up, so I might delete that one. Okay, exploring. So we got Piper here, we got you there. We got 3 groups ready to run. Let's see. So she's a T5. She's just out here gathering. So basically, if they don't die, they'll gather until their backpack is full, and then they automatically turn around. And I think that's 100 items. So she's still got 16 health packs in the original 5 here. So no worries, I'm not even worried about that. Why is she radiated? Ooh, she's got 2 military boards and 3 other golds. Nice. That's a great haul. Why she's radiated, I don't know. She should not be. Oh, I sent her into... That's right. We sent her into one of those standalone... it was a red rocket we sent her in. Notice this one. She's reached her limit. So she's got like 100 items in here. And so she automatically turned around and started coming back. Same here. Automatically reached the carry limit. 2 gold classed, a gold trifold flag. Gold military or duct tape, that's good. Again, right? So that's the only reason I've got them going out, was trying to collect gear for theme rooms and junk. And yeah. So they still got a ways to come back. Now you can see I'm maxed out on caps, so... And there's really nothing I want to do in this vault to change. It's a mole rat proof vault already. Everything's maxed out. There's nothing I can do to spend caps unless I rebuild. But why would I rebuild? I'm done. Okay, but we'll run those quests right after I get back. I need to take a break, get some water, hit the restroom, so I'll be back in a minute. A couple of minutes. Okay, we are back. Yeah, okay, what do we got going? We got hardly anybody training, that's fine. We could do to bring in a few more. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the vaults back on, since we're not allowed to have babies in this vault. The only way we can bring them in is through lunch boxes or through the radio room. But broadcasting to the wasteland invites attacks, which is fine. Nothing's going to get past my front row here either. Okay, so we got to collect this. Well, if we bring in more folks, we'll easily be able to get the strength. And what I'll do is, when I get 2 more people in, we'll quickly bring them up to the strength room, get all of them to bring up in one with these 4 and 2 more. Boom. We got that quest. Because why spend... I mean, I got plenty of Nuka. Okay, so we got Piper and her team. We got this team. Got you guys doing a junk run. Let's go ahead and just try to complete these as fast as we can. I'm not going to worry about cleaning out the buildings just yet. I'm going to go ahead and complete them, get them headed back. Ooh, goodness. Okay, small butt. So we know the quest is going to complete above this level. Raiders, okay. I like raiders because you're gonna get caps from them. They're not random like death claws and all that. You kill raiders, you know they're gonna fall and you're gonna be able to get caps. And these guys are obviously low-level raiders. So I think we're still working on... Yeah, we're still working on some of the main quest. So when I get a thing like this, I like to go up here as far as I can and see how big the rooms are. So we know that's going to be a small room with an elevator. There'll be an elevator here, so that should be a small room. Here it might not be. Nope. Okay. Come down here. We gotta do a search for vault offices. Go up here. I do want to try to get some outfits just to help the challenge. Yep, okay. Found it. Where is Vault 525? And is Paula there? Oh, that's right. Oh, that was a sturdy. I mean, I think that was a rare. Yeah, that was a fancy one, so that's a rare, +5. Well, since it's probably just raiders, watch, it'll be death claws. And those raiders had taken Paula or something, so see if we can't get some more. material, some outfits. Doesn't take long to mow down low-level raiders with vengeances. Level 50, folks. There we go. And that's one of the nice ones. Because even though it's not sturdy, it's a 111 for PAL. PAL. PAL is your friend when questing. And got a treasure there. Not treasure, but... We'll go ahead down here, see if we get a big room. Nice. That'll be either a 2. Yeah, that might be a 2 too. Should be a boss here. I think he's boss. Yeah. He'll last a little longer. But not much. Nice. That's real reason why I like to look at that. Gold weapon and gold. So I could get them in here. That's why I like to go do this and clear out a room or clear out a building. Because you just never know the randomness of it. We'll go ahead and knock these two out since it's just basically raiders. So yeah, this is, I think this is the quest line for searching for Paula Plumpkin, or it's like a 15 mission quest. I didn't need the criticals, but I should just use them when especially at the end. Heal you up, heal you up, heal you up. Barely any damage. Okay, return to the vault. Yeah. Now, only 22 minutes. I think that's a 4 times return speed. So we'll let them come back on their own. Yeah, so you're making a dragon's maw. Got 9 to finish. And I think I got 4 of these, and I've got plenty of these. So I can make 1 more dragon's maw, and when I make that, these 2 are going to get dragon's maws. They've got vengeances right now, I think, or yeah, no, amplified. They're going to get the dragon maws to protect. Hospital. Oh, good, on fire. I think we needed that one, right? Nope. Okay. Never remember. Wish you could repair it, Mr. Handy's, but at this rate, you know, if you get a... I got 1,000,000 caps, why am I worried about it, right? It takes 2,000 to replace one. Okay, beat reporting, so this is about the Bugle. I don't remember if... I think this is the second one? Yeah, I think this is the second mission of that quest. Oh, nice. A very small one. I like that. And notice they're not in traditional stuff, but again, I put them in the best I could for perception and luck. I didn't have PAL, but I had perception and luck. There, that looks nice. Yeah, I'm the editor of the newspaper. One of your reporters discovered that Pestilence... Oh, that's right. Pestilence is a glowing red scorpion. Excellent news, thanks. If you want to keep helping, just go on in and talk to my people. Okay, ooh, more goodies. So we gotta visit the office. So we gotta find her people. Well, it's not gonna be too difficult. In fact, it's gonna be pretty easy. I read about the hungry. We have multiple. Did you know famine is an ancient glowing one with an insatiable appetite? The hungry horde just follows them around and thawed by his radioactive. It heals them, but somehow also makes them much hungrier than usual. What do you mean by ancient? Is famine feral? What do you mean by ancient? There's a rare weapon. Finders keepers. Oh, okay, there were more of those. Oh, okay, this is the 4 horsemen then. There's Pestilence. War was a boss raider. Hungry was probably a red scorpion. Or no, a ghoul. Yeah, he's a ghoul. Why do you think he's in over his head? What feats do the rumors say he's performed? What does War want? Why did they start calling him War in the first place? Killed 6 death claws with his bare hands, but it's a myth. Okay, so I think we learn about the other 3 horsemen. So we got Pestilence, Hungry, or War, Hunger. I'll mention Nuka-Cola if you reply with Eagle. They'll know you're a friend. Oh, great. Now I gotta remember that. Ugh. And so we're talking to somebody else here. Okay. 3 dogs coming on with breaking news. Oh no, a settlement's caught between the pest and the hungry. I guess we're gonna have to go help them. Ooh, we got a pet. Nice, nice. Forgot about that. Okay. No damage. No damage. No damage. Okay, return. It's 29 minutes. We'll let them return. A junk run. Now this one, well, as a junk run, it's level 50. So there'll be death claws, red scorpions, and all that. I just want to get to the room wherever it's at, find it, and get the heck out. But I think it forces me to go kind of in a spiral regardless. As I figured, death claws. Right one though, these are T7s. So with power armor and vengeances. Nope. I don't want to fight like 3 death claws in a single run. If I can help. Okay. That's raiders. Now the fire hydrant club is actually, I mean, it's potent. It'll cause damage. I think it's the highest damage. The only problem is melee. And you notice how when these guys are fighting, if he kills somebody or she kills someone, she'll turn and help shoot at the other ones that these guys are fighting. But for a melee, they don't do that. Melees will not join in on a fight. Once they get their person, you know, or thing, they're done. Okay, we got a boss red scorpion, so she can... Oh, yeah, we're taking you out. Nope. Didn't let me do that. Okay. That's fine. Come down here. I don't know where the junk is. It's just a matter of... I just like to look for big rooms and try to get them. None of these. Oh yeah. Again, that's really why I actually like to go through every single one, but then you get this. But, and we're doing... Okay, let's see what you guys have. It's Death Claws. Even my T7s can take some damage there repeatedly after Death Claws. And again, this is a daily quest or a weekly, and so they are harder. Let's go here. Tools. And the junk room. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yep. Good stuff. Okay. Fill you guys up. Bring you all back. Could have gotten some more golds in that other row and some of those rooms, but I'm like, nah. Let's go ahead and finish this guy out. We still got vault number 6 to get to. Yeah, see, 1 hour and 59 minutes. Boom! I could use that. Confirm that. And we'll get these right away. Like that. So that was a duplicate. That's duplicate. Okay. Oh, had to catch a sneeze. Whoops. Shoot. Ooh, red scorpions. Man, they just had to fight a fire. Now they gotta fight red scorpions? Come on, man. Man, what is it about this little room? Oh no, it was the other room. No, I don't know which room it was. Oh, this one. Nope. Outfits, strength, okay. Okay, you should be able to send them on that. Caroline, Francis, yeah, they're all carrying vengeances, which are 21 to 26, so that's 22, 25, 23, 24, yeah, 23 and a half points of damage per. Max them out, and start that quest. And then the others are all returning, right? So... Seven more minutes. I'm not going to waste a... Definitely not going to waste a quantum on you. Yeah, there's just nothing I need to do in this room. I mean, in this vault to spend money. That they need a way, but again, they're not updating the dev game the PC version anymore. So unless I just decide to destroy some rooms and rebuild them, that's the only way I start earning caps again and doing something with them. Not that I need to. It's just kind of, it feels like it's wasted motion, right? It's like, why am I doing these things for caps when I don't need them? Okay, we'll save that and we'll get into Vault 456. Now, with Vault 456, again, it's a new one. I'm not liking the layout, but I did do the starter pack right after I got offline. I opened it up, but I haven't pulled the 3 dwellers in there. So we'll show you who we got. You get 2 rares and a legendary. I don't remember who we got. Yay. Ooh. So we got, let's see, +3. Oh, I had one of you guys exploring. We got our Mr. Handy from the starter pack. We had this one open, so we got Gary Davis coming in too. Nice. Okay, you... we had sent you out. Oh yeah, we sent you guys on a quest. Interesting. Right, because we're trying to work towards these complete quests to get a Mr. Handy and all that. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, Heather, where would we have you working? Strength? Yeah, I guess we'll put you in strength for right now. Oh. No weapons in this room. Ah, but I do have weapons. All right, in the she collected a few. Let's see, who needs these have weapons. We all needed weapons. It's the BB gun. It's only slightly better. We're gonna have a dweller exploring the wasteland for 10 hours. Oh, she didn't count? Interesting. No, I need to have BB guns. Oh, okay. Let's see. Who's my best agility? You got 2, you got 3. 2, 3, 2, 2. Put you in the handymans, put you in the sturdy. Wait a minute. No, they're both wearing stuff. Change that. Okay, you're the new guy. You're basically a boring dude. Okay, we're gonna bring you down here. Put you in here. Okay, now we picked up Mildred Pratt as a rare dweller. She is definitely agility, has her waitress uniform. She's actually luck, but that doesn't work in any rooms. And she has a Gauss rifle. Picked up Sharon, who is better in... Oh man, she's agility as well, but she's got good bout armor for strength. Her next would be perception. So we need to move her into agility. We need to have her in agility. So while we just put you there, we're going to bring you up here. We're going to bring you in here. Bring you in here. Mr. Handy, we're going to bring you in here. And instead of here for raider attacks, we're going to put you down here to help these folks when they get attacked. Because the raiders will come in here, see the room, say, oh, okay, nobody here, turn around and come back down here. Okay, we can do another room now, which is the weight room. So we've unlocked one of our training rooms. So now if we want to have babies, we can start thinking about that. And we got our legendary, who is Butch. Yep. So, good on charisma. good on perception, good on agility, good on strength, good on intelligence, right? And so over here, we can put him, because she's, neither one of these are good. Okay. Where are you at? We're a small vault. We ought to be able to find you. It could be in, there he is. Ah, we missed him. He was hiding right there. It's always hard to find him in the elevators. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You've got a gun. We're gonna put you here in perception. I mean, in the water room. 2-2. Okay, 2-2. That's fine. We're gonna move you down to strength. And you're, doesn't matter, so we're gonna put you down here. Why are you unhappy? And then we're gonna put Butch over here in charisma. Okay, brought him in, that gives us 26, and that opens the athletics room. And then we got our 3,000 caps from the starter pack. Okay. So he'll broadcast out and try to bring people in. Now we're sitting here with 8 pieces of junk. We've got our trench. We got trench from the starter pack. So that's definitely a keeper. And now what I'm gonna do is end up doing kind of like I did in the other room. We'll put weight here and agility here. The thing I don't like is that I did a bedroom here and then a diner here. But I don't want to do a diner here with this elevator here. I want to be able to get rid of this elevator. So I gotta get all the way over here. So I think what we're gonna do is get rid of this. We'll start. We're gonna do the athletics room here. Like that. We're gonna do storage here and here. I won't be able to get the weight room. No, I might be able to. Yeah. But I can't get an elevator. Okay. But then I still got to bring something way over here. And get... well, no. Technically, I could get rid of this elevator. I can't get rid of this elevator because this is not... You have to be able to get here, and you can't get to... If I got rid of that elevator, I can't get to here because that space is not filled in. And I don't want to fill this in because I don't want the raiders to come all the way over to here and come into here, because then they'll come down and come into here. These are my strongest weapons right now. What does Butch have? And we'll keep you, that's right, with the Lone Walker. So until I get until I get this closed in. Or no, yeah. Until I get that closed in, I can't get rid of this. Okay, y'all, we're just gonna let y'all spread. Because it's not in any of these. Ooh, one spread to 4 rooms. That stinks. Okay, and then this will spread down there, so we're gonna put you here. Actually, bring you over to... Dang it. Bring you here. Bring you here. Would you go back up there? Hurry up. Go help. Okay. This doesn't do me much good, so we'll destroy that. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I need 300. Okay. So 300 more, we'll get a elevator there. And that'll let us just put an elevator here or here, and then we can start working this around. Let's see. Okay. Now, we also have to send people out. So, the best thing to do probably would be to send my rare dwellers out. But, yeah, it's really the people with the highest endurance is who I should send out. But we haven't done any endurance training, so if I send Butch out, though, I don't have anybody trying to bring people in. But he'd have high... Because we still got to do 3 more quests. They're doing the 1, that's right. And I don't think, yeah, we haven't started any of these. These are going to be hard. Okay, in here with this. May just use this team to do quest. Just do them one at a time. Okay, not bad. Oh, great, mole rats. Oh, that's good. That was a good hit. Pretty good over here, too. And since this is the normal, quest, you know, it's kind of like you should be able to handle everything in here when you're close to the level that they're in. That's nice. Bringing back, I think, a lab coat. Quantum, nice. Yeah, +3 lab coat, so we'll be able to use that. Man, why mole rats? Somebody's getting good hits in. I think it's you. Yeah, 5-7. Come on, get your guy. What's this? Oh, just learn more about the bugle. he had 3 on him. Right, no wonder. Come on, guys, y'all supposed to be helping. But they don't have high attack speeds, they don't have high perceptions, right? They're low level. Is this one do it? Maybe? Nope, just a treasure room. Stim packs, though. Helpful. Okay, because you're not trained up, that's how fast these suckers go. Nice. Got them, but also have 2 criticals ready to use. Not gonna use it on roaches. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal. Okay. Jeez. That's nice. You're getting stim packs. 3 big rooms. Hey! So you're the new kid in black. Interested in getting to the exploits of the Bugle. Hey, we don't mind fishing. If you're so great, then why is your vault infested with vermin? The ones in the wasteland looking for fame. Who has time for stomping bugs? We have to beat 404. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna keep on going. See what else we can find. Picked up 4 or 5 stim packs. Now if I level him up, it should auto heal him. So no need to do that just yet. You can use that as a way to save a stim pack. More rats. Nice. We got close. A luxurious fan for those hot nights in the vault. Just single rooms. Oh, that's right. We got the 4x return speed on them from the Do we? Oh, we had already sent them out when we opened it, so we actually got that from a mail from a was it a pet reward, or was it I think it was a lunchbox from one of the early lunchboxes. Yeah, just wrote a single rooms. Yuck. Okay. One double. No. Ah. Back here, game. Okay, so we started with 9. Not gonna heal you up there. You know what? Yeah, I'll do my usual. Heal you up. But I'm not healing that little bit. I need to save those. Okay. So we're leaving, coming back with 3 sets of armor. And I'm gonna say it's 3 weapons because a BB gun is not a weapon. Those need to just be... Sell those as fast as you can, or... And some quantum, that's right, we got 1 or 2 quantum. Not gonna use that. Getting a good little storage of it, but... Yeah, so... What I want to be able to do is get enough caps to build a bedroom here, upgrade it, bedroom here, and an elevator. Well, let's see, I still got to connect this. Well, okay, so what I could do is do more storage here, like I've done, and then if I get attacked, I'll just bring these 4 folks from here with the stronger weapons and bring them up there like that, like I was doing in the other vault. That's the easiest thing to do. But we can start making babies and have them start training up like we did in the other vault. But let's see, we'll do... Let's rush the power station. You can see we need more power. We need more storage. Okay, I could get rid of you. No, I can't get rid of you. Oh no, I can't get rid of you. Yeah, see, there's no way to get to here. So I have to put the elevator back here so I can get rid of that storage room and make this a power room. Dang it. Okay. Okay, that'll be the first thing we gotta do. We're gonna have to take 300, put that back there so that we can then destroy that, because then you can get into here, or get into here because you come down here and come up through here. You always got to have a path. And then that still leaves me without having some here. Okay, so we got to do that. And I can get rid of you. And then I need to put power room there. Open this up. It gives me more storage. And when I can get enough, I can upgrade it to a power station, which is 500. And then I'll turn this, I'll do that. I'll put storage here. Well, I can do another radio room here. Let's see, did I upgrade this one? It's a studio. It's just it takes more. Yeah, so I'd have to upgrade this first. Yuck. That's like 1,500. Yeah. I could always buy some lunchboxes. $10 gets you 15 lunch boxes. That would do wonders on just stuff. But I don't really like it. And here, it's like, well, if we can just complete some quests, need to send somebody out for 10 hours without dying. That would probably be Butch. But I really want to have Butch. Well, wait a minute. I can only bring in, well, I can bring in 2 more people. So let's let Butch bring in 2 more people. Then we could put Sharon, although I like her. No, I like their agility. We'll just put a regular person in there after that. Actually, we won't need anybody. If we get 2 more people brought in, then we'll send Butch out and let him explore the wasteland for 10 hours. Because he shouldn't die. Not with his skills. He's low. But see here, he comes in at level 45. So technically, he has an endurance of 7. So 3.5 times 44 is what? 3.5 times 44 is 88, 132, 154, plus his base 100. So he has a health of 254. That's what the game's supposed to do. It says, you have an endurance of 7. I'm going to pretend you had that 7 when you leveled up from level 1 to level 45. So 7 points is 3.5 hit points. 3.5 hit points times 44 levels is X number plus 100. That's his health. That's why you want to be able to send people out at 17, so it's 8.5 times 49 when they're done leveling, and their health is 644 because they have higher endurance, much higher endurance than what he had, right? So that's why when you homegrown your vault dwellers and start them at level 1 with max endurance, especially if you got the +7 gear, but even there it's like +7 is 644, +5 is 495, no, 595, and then 49 points from that, so roughly what, call it 440 points, 540 I mean. So a T3 is like 540, 535, whatever it is. No, that'd be 60. 49 minus 495 minus 50 would be 445. So 446, 546. Yeah, so a T3 would be 546. Anyway, your homegrowns have far more health than your legendaries, especially when you get a level 45 legendary. But like I said, for the sake of this, I don't mind buying lunch boxes, some pets. I could do like 5 lunch boxes, 5 pets. Because if you get pets you don't like, you could sell them. We could get caps for all this junk. Early on, we don't really need it. I can't craft anything because I don't have 32. I can just start making outfits when you have 32 dwellers, but you can't make hardly anything. And then I can't make... No, I can make weapons here. So that was at 22 people. But you're not going to make a lot of weapons. You're not going to make high power weapons. There you are. Nice. Yeah, so the storage room I destroyed also. I shouldn't have. I should have just put another storage there and thought through it and didn't think about it. But we can recover from this. We can, when we make this, we'll be able to get rid of this. Then I can move this diner here, but I have to have enough. I have to have enough coins to go do that. So yeah, it'll take a while, but save that. And that's gonna do it. We're gonna call it a stream here for episode 9. Thanks everybody for watching. Videos are out there, or VODs are out there on Twitch. Hit that follow button if you like what you see with my 7 Days to Dive playthrough, my Assess playthrough, and my Fallout Shelter playthrough. We're waiting on Assess to release either the next release 3.3 or 0.33, or when they go stable, version 1. They're planning on going stable this year, sooner than later. So we'll definitely go back into an Assess when they go to stable. And Fallout, I'm having fun doing my knives and knuckles. Only allowed to use knuckles and knives. No guns, no bows, things like that. So those zombies get up close and personal. But doing pretty good there. So, and then I put my videos out on YouTube. Same thing. That's Mr. Ananda U. Hit that subscribe button out on YouTube, and that's free as well, just like follows on Twitch. I'd appreciate both. With that, have a great night. Have a great tomorrow. And I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.